We have some new stuff to look at. Atola lure series, jellyfish lure, equipment maintenance and operations. Yeah, we saw that leatherback eating those jellyfish. We saw the leatherback babies. That was really cool. What's this? Turtle recovery. How? Where are the nest beaches? Asked Andre. Sensor in cave? Fall off? Right? Distressed whales? I forgot about that. Ask Irina. How close is the harmful algae bloom? What? Okay, so turtle recovering. How? I don't know what I don't know what that's about, but I do remember the last scene was like Andre, I guess he was getting sentiments. I couldn't really understand what the emotion they were trying to convey. I thought it was like wasn't he happy to see that the turtles that they helped like hand raise and release into the wild, like some had survived? Didn't understand what emotion that was. Where are the nest beaches? I don't know. Okay, the sensor in the cave is the most interesting thing. Now we saw that octopus, but I mean, what are the chances that a sensor fell off a whale or whatever animal it was on, landed on an octopus, and ended up in that cave? How about this game end with mermaids, sirens, sea creatures? That would be cool. That'd be a cool twist that none of us are expecting. Okay, I don't know about the harmful algae bloom. I do know, I actually don't know what an algae bloom actually is, but what I think it is one time I went hiking, well, several times. There's only one place I've gone hiking multiple times. It is my favorite hike so far in the whole world. It's Alamere Falls. It's in the North Bay, near Point Reyes. Okay, look on a map. Just type in Alamere Falls. It's like one of the only tide falls in California, next to the one that's in Big Sur that's not even really accessible. You can see the one in Big Sur. It's a waterfall that goes directly into the ocean, a coastal waterfall. That's like one of the most infamous shots of Big Sur is that waterfall. But you can't actually, not supposed to go down there because I think it's protected land or something. I don't know. Or it's like fragile. But the one in Alamere Falls is twice as big. It's huge, and you can go directly there. Anyways, it's one of the best hikes ever. It's 12 miles if you do it the wrong way. It's like 8 to 12 miles if you do it the absolutely the wrong way. But it's really like 8 miles total. Like 4 miles there, 4 miles back. You just have to do a little bit of rock climbing and going through this kind of like poison ivy um enclave. What is it? I don't know. Poison ivy like bush. It's like completely covering like a little tunnel through poison ivy, but it's so cool and it's so worth it. And I've done it multiple times. And what am I bringing this up for? Oh, the algae bloom. Before you get to the actual falls, there's like several lakes you pass that are kind of like unnamed, and they're kind of small. There's some big lakes, but there's one in particular that you won't see unless you go off the trail and also through some poison oak ivy, whatever it is. And the algae, there's like the whole lake or pond, I don't know what you want to call it, it's completely covered in algae. So it's just like this lime green pool. It's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I used to have some pictures. I think I accidentally deleted them when I was mad. It wasn't an accident. I wish I could show you, but yeah, thanks for listening to that. That's what I think an algae bloom is. That's the story of that. But I guess algae is not good because it means like there's bacteria in the water or something. Because you ever see those other lakes that are like pink or red, and it's like because of the algae or like some kind of bacteria or something like that, and it's like it's inhospitable to most life. Is that what that is? Oh, the invisible pearl. Where's she getting all these books from? This is a cute little book. It's very nostalgic. Oh, who's this? I think we saw that drawing already actually from the beginning. What else are we reading? Coping with Loss, Sandra Lee. Why are we reading that? Is that foreshadowing? Hope they're not gonna foreshadow like our grandma or something. Why is that there? Okay, are we ready? Did I look at everything? Ready for our next mission? I really love this game. Like, I could live in this game. I could live playing it every day. Okay, let's go. Like, I didn't expect the plot to be interesting. Oh, that's right. Search for giant squid using a light-based lure. And then some more. This is a cool episode. This is like bacteria episodes, like algae episode. I'm all about that.
Spent the last 5 days on an endless series of depth tests of Andre's deep diving suit. Guess he doesn't want me to implode on the live stream. I do hope it's giant squid proof though.
Wow, we're really
The
going
rickety
deep.
brine pool near where Andrea's family has been hunting. That is before it went AWOL. Ready to die.
Brine pool.
I mean dive.
Ready to die, dude. Hold on. Wait, so 5 days have passed since we've been on our mission. We spent the last 5 days doing depth tests. We're going really deep. Remember when I did my own personal depth test that led to nothing? Oh my gosh, because that's giant squids are like not even. I thought they were like not easily accessible or like we don't always see them alive. Do you know? we've seen them like in pieces, like wash up on shore or something like that. That and colossal squids. So we're gonna just go find a giant squid. That's cool. Isn't Brian? I thought Brian was. Is Brian not another
I'm
word?
in and
Um.
okay.
Oh my gosh, we're really
Sure, I
down
can't
here.
do another test dive at this depth before we stream.
Yeah, are you
Enough
sure?
test dives. It's not like I'm doing a spacewalk.
Well, with this suit, you probably could.
Are we gonna talk about suit crush depth again?
I think we can probably roll.
Starting live stream.
Welcome back, ocean friends. Tonight, I am deep. Midnight zone, no light from the surface deep.
Oh my
Tonight,
gosh.
We're using Andre's lure drone to mimic the Atolla jellyfish to lure large predators like the giant squid.
Why?
Certainly not
Why
on
are we
my
doing
time.
that?
I'm building on years of prior research.
Don't forget our mission to the brine pools.
Oh my gosh, you
Yes,
see,
Arena
what the
will
heck
fill
was
you
that?
in
Just
on
as,
that later.
I just saw something swim past me. Yo, what the heck? Wait a second. We just did the research. 3,000 meters? Is this the future? What year does this game take place? 3,700 meters down? You've got to be kidding me. That's not humanly possible. Wait, 3,700 meters is how many feet? It says that's 12,000 feet. Okay, wait. How deep is the ocean in feet? Ocean, the largest, deepest place in the ocean that they've measured is, you know, the Mariana Trench. That's 35,000 feet. That's 35,000 feet. And we're at 12,000 feet, which is not even humanly possible. Wait, how can human be underwater? It still says only 1,000 feet. We're way past that. It's got to be the year 2088. Nah, that's too much credit for the humans. This has got to be year like 3,100. How are we down here this deep? This is crazy. But let me see before we go and just scare myself. Let's go back. Let's see how we can go up. Do you know? Like, what's the top looking like for us? Oh, I hate it here. It's like definitely beautiful space-like, but I absolutely don't want to be here at all. Oh, this is okay. So we're 37. I don't want to be down here. Look at our source of light. Wait, where's my? How do I change my colors? Oh, this is really beautiful, but I still hate this. I hate it in a great way. Kennedy, welcome, welcome, young human. I actually like deep sea where you can't see anything until something swims right past your little flashlight. Then, do you still like it? Well, we could be down here with no light too if we wanted. We could. Do you want this? Do you want just pitch black and like hope we live? That would be so crazy. All right, there's the sensor, but there's this thing over here too, which I thought. Literally, I was like, is that a Dumbo octopus? This is something. Is it? Don't let me be right. Oh, is this an anglerfish? Look at this monstrosity. Look at this. You telling me this is one of God's creatures? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Look at this thing. Atlantic football fish. Himantolophus groenlandicus. Latin is so fascinating. Latin is so fake, I swear. It's the fakest language I ever read. Wow, look at this. I could stare at this for like 50 minutes. This is actually my kind of creature. These are the things, when I see stuff like this is like, yes, I get it. I get it. This makes sense to me. Giraffes? Absolutely not. What else was I talking about the other day? Giraffes don't make any sense to me. What other creature did I specifically say that didn't seem real? Most animals, but giraffes especially, I'm like, there's no way this is real. There's no way. Whales don't seem real to me either, but this looks real. Let's look at it in different lighting. Wow, we're gonna be here for a while tonight. All of a sudden, I'm wide awake. Look at this. Like, people be like, demonic, but I don't know, you know? Look how friendly it is. It's just hanging out with me. Oh, it's so cool, fish. Wow, look at its natural bioluminescence. This game, look at it. It's like, this lady is all up in my business. Football fish. Football's tomorrow, Sunday. First Sunday of the season. NFL Sunday. Nobody contact me. I'm going to be up at 10 in the morning. So cranky because I've not been waking up that early in any capacity. I don't know if you've seen my schedule. But look at its natural bioluminescence. What Pokemon does this remind you of? Girl, the way it was just swimming slowly towards you is nightmare fuel. I kind of want to see it eat something. I wish we had like some kind of eel or like little thing to give it. It definitely seems kind of friendly though. It's not leaving me. What's your name again? Atlantic football fish? Very cool. Alright, let's see what else. So I'm absolutely not going to the sensor, right? Oh, there's another creature here though. But I don't want to go that way because I don't want the game to be over. You know? I guess I don't have to swim this slow. I mean, it's 130 meters away, so maybe there's more signs of life over here. We're looking for a giant squid. I just remembered that. I am super uncomfortable with that whole idea. That's gonna be... I don't know if I can handle it. Let me prepare myself. Okay, I came across the sunfish. Successful. Hammerhead sharks. Successful. Humpback whales. Orcas. Successful. I was scared, and then I wasn't scared. So, I just gotta see it, and then it'll be fine. Look at the bottom. 35,000 feet is how deep the ocean is that we know. Dude, the ocean's so amazing. Like, underwater volcanoes? Underwater volcanoes. You know? That's how... Do you remember the movie Pacific Rim? Great, fantastic movie, 10 out of 10. That's how they're born, aren't they? Like, there's like a portal down there. Spoilers if you've never seen that movie, my bad. But look at this different type of rock down here. Like, Godzilla is real to me. I don't care what anyone says. We haven't seen enough of the ocean. I don't care what anyone says, ever. Truly 10 out of 10 movie, right? Look at this! Oh, this is the brine pool! Now, this is a cool thing also. So, in oceans, there's underwater, like, oceans. There's underwater oceans. And Skull Island, yeah. All the whole Godzilla, all real, right? Thank you. I'm so glad. I knew you were blood related to me. All those movies are real to me. They're somewhere here in this universe. Brine pools are like, they're like a different density, you know, than the rest of the ocean, I think, or something like that. I'm making up stuff, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So too many unexplored corners of the earth. Yes, if you've ever been on a plane, you'll see quickly that the world is a lot bigger than people make it seem. Like, it's actually humongous. And most people, like most of the populations of the world, live right next to each other. There is a ton of unmapped, I wouldn't say it's unmapped, but it's definitely probably unmapped land, and just wilderness of nothing. We don't know what's out there. In fact, if you wanted to watch a gameplay today, I'm sorry. There is, I've heard this. In the Himalayas, there's an entire mountain range or ranges that the locals never go to. They don't ever go over there. Because, like, I'm talking about these mountain ranges have never maybe had really human people go over there or live there or inhabit it because Yetis. Because Yetis live there. And that's their home, and that's what everybody knows. You can look that up. Don't quote me. Look it up, Google that. Yeah, you see? See? I knew you knew, Kennedy. Yep, because of the Yetis. Look at these creatures. Clams? We can't scan them. Let's see them in under different light. They're bioluminescent. I'm really a scientist. Like, actually, it's really my job. I want to dive deep in this brine pool, but I'm not going to yet because I enjoy this so much. I'm dragging it on as much as possible. Like, I'll be here for 3,000 seconds. How long is that? Is that even a long time? It's probably not. I'll be here for as long as I can. All of a sudden, I have so many things to say. I thought I was tired. I was so tired. I literally tagged this brain dead because that's exactly how I felt. But I didn't know we were going to one of the best places on the planet. I'm not scared right now even, you know, so that's good for me. Wow. Can you believe that? Is this really our world? I don't know how to determine what's real except for that football fish. 100% real. Cats, real. Divine creatures. But this place? Earth? Is it? I feel like only pieces of reality that I know, like, that I know of are real. Okay, we got something new, guys. What is it? Let's find out. Oh, it's the barrel-eyed fish! We were just talking about this fish yesterday! I was describing it, and I'm like, I know I didn't make this fish up. This fish is very special. This is the fish where it's got a clear dome. Like, see the blue part? Clear. It's translucent. You can see directly into this fish's head. And in the fish's head, there are two giant green... Look, I'm trying to find the shape. Circular objects. Those are the eyes. Now, this fish also has eyes on the side of its head. Those eyes are fake. Really, the eyes are at top, and it sees up. It sees up top. That's how it sees. Do you know what I mean? This is it. Opisthoproctus solitus. I don't care if I said that right. This is you, dude. Let's see you under different lights. Look at it. Yeah, no. I even linked the Wikipedia page in chat because I was like, I know I'm not making this up. It's the barrel eye fish, Kennedy. Your next project. Your next research project. Your next sewing project. Your next dance piece. Based, I'm just kidding. Based on this. Built-in glasses, right? This is him. That's the barrel eye fish. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, dude. Honestly, out of all the fish designs I've seen in this game, that one's the poorest design. Doesn't look quite like, I feel like, how it looks in Google Images. Really cool. You know what this? Oh, is that another football head? You know what this reminds me of? Submarine fish. Yeah, it does look like. It does look like a submarine. This makes me think of the Academy of Science. Now, you were so young when we went. It's so chill down here, right? It's really relaxing. It's like the place to be. Academy of Science in San Francisco. It's gone through changes. I remember it when it was the OG, and this is my memory from the OG Academy of Science. I don't know if it'll be the same when you go there. But there's this area. Maybe it's still there. I don't know. And the thing that's the coolest part of that place is there's so many taxidermy sections where you can just look at the animals, and then it has like little cubicles, right, of their habitats. And they've done such a good job. They did such a good job, at least from when my memory was there. I don't know how it is now, where it's like you could see, oh, look at this little deer, and then you could see like in the dirt, like little bugs that might be at that habitat at that time in that environment. You're like, oh, look at this specific tree. Like I'm saying, like, you know, like the perfect terrarium. There, everything is not real, right? It's not real animals. But they did such a good job doing all these details. And they have a deep sea exhibit. They have a deep sea exhibit where everything is dark and you can see all the different creatures and the amoeba. They even have one where they like, it's like magnetized. So you can see like, this is what this like tiny thing looks like blown up. Like, oh wait, you said I barely remember the Academy. Haha, I only remember the jellyfish. Is that the museum that had the albino crocodile? Yes, right in the dead center. That's exactly the place. And right around that exhibit is where all the amphibians are, and you can see all the poison dart frogs and stuff. The coolest place ever. The coolest place ever. You've got to go. It's not the same as when I went, but just go anyways. Last time I remember, they completely remodeled it and messed up some stuff, but it used to be perfect. It used to be the most perfect place ever. All the different animals, you can pretend that you were there, and they have dinosaurs. You know, they have, like, they really did a good job. My child mind. I love, like, I love to look at a picture, right? Take a book. I love to look at a book, right? If it's got pictures, and, like, really look at that book. And look at every single thing that was drawn and be like, wow, that was there. This is in there too. Like, I just get so immersed. I'm drooling right now because I'm losing my mind. But that's how I play games. At least I don't play it exactly like that because I know people are watching me. But that's how I played it in my heart. You know, I will be looking at every single piece of these falling plankton falling around me because I'm so in it. Okay? I don't know. There's a lot of barrel eye fish here. Really cool. I'm sure at the end of this game you'll be able to go to areas you've already been if you didn't like 100% of fish or something. Oh, comb jelly. You live down here too, huh? Oh, you're all lighting up. Like Christmas lights, like built-in Christmas lights. Like animals like this, they let me know that nothing on in this world that humans have made is original. Look at it with its bioluminescence with no lights on. That's why I was like, why would they give us the option to turn off our lights? But that's why. So that we can be down here and see things like as God intended. What is that red light? Is that my submarine? It's creep me out. I thought it was like the final days. It'd be cool to, whoa, you know what? It would be so cool to play a game that's like based on Revelations. Like the end of times and all the horsemen come and like whatever else is supposed to happen during that time. It's supposed to be really terrible. I don't know what the plot would be or how you would live, but I would like to see that game. I probably wouldn't want to play it because I'd be scared, but maybe it wouldn't be scary. It'd be cool. It'd be a cool game. Nobody's made that. Not that I know of. I'm always giving people free ideas with my imagination. I'm not gonna make that game. I'm not a game developer. I don't even want to be one. It's too much work. I'd love to give ideas, but I'm not about to do nothing. What's this? Oh, another barrel eye fish. Okay. Alright. So, you know, I wonder what do scientists... Okay, if you're going down here in the deep ocean, right? You know, you're a scientist, right? You know that these animals live down here with no light. That's why they adapted. That's why they adapted to be shiny and colorful and beautiful. How, and you say like, okay, I did this research video, right, on this jellyfish. What's that jellyfish? Helmet jellyfish. It's a bioluminescent jellyfish, and it lives specifically in dirty, murky water. Not dirty, why I say it like that? Murky water, hard to see through because the sun hurts it. How do we know our artificial light doesn't hurt these animals? Because I feel like it would. Like, we're just out here with this, look at her, like, this magnet, this, like, I can't think of a word that, just bright. Magnanimous? Is that a word I can use that makes sense? Like, light. How do we know it doesn't hurt them? Look at this school of fish. Don't go so fast. Oh my gosh. A school of fish down under? Lanternfish. We seen you above. You guys live down here too? Wow, they just disappeared. Because of my dumb light. Oh, but if I do this, will you be calmer? If I don't scare you away like that, how I did? This kind of feel like... Okay, they're still kind of skittish, but... Look at their bioluminescence. Very cool. Very awesome. I want to see a Dumbo squid or whatever. Those are pretty cute. If you've ever seen one of those, Google it. Dumbo octopus? It's one of those. I think it's a Dumbo octopus. Man, you know what else lives down here? Pretty sure? Goblin sharks. Those are something else. I'm pretty sure those are the sharks that have like those like they open their mouth and they got this like they got lots of gums and teeth, and then another mouth comes out to snatch the food. I'm pretty sure that's the shark. Can you believe that something like that exists? I can't do it. I can't understand how something like that exists and people don't believe in literally everything. I cannot understand how giraffes exist and everybody sees them walking around and people won't believe in aliens or unicorns or anything else like that. I don't understand that, because giraffes, like, say, okay, a giraffe is a common thing. We can see it. Am I losing you? Am I losing you right now? hang on for a second. Oh, you're on the goblin shark. You're on the goblin shark? Yes. Google goblin shark mouth. Now I'm Google it with you because I have to make sure I'm talking about what I mean. Mouth, like, yeah, goblin shark eating. It, like, yeah, this is it. I know things. It, like, opens its mouth and then opens its mouth again. That's how that thing eats. But back to the giraffe speech. You're really hugging these giraffes, like because that's the one creature that I ever saw that really resonated to me, really resonated to me that anything is possible. Giraffes physically make no sense to me. Now, I know that they are around. I wouldn't say giraffes are abundant. Like, you can only really see them, like, are giraffes outside of Africa? Are there Asian giraffes? I don't know about this. Maybe prehistorically there are. Girl, I don't need to see this right now. Thank you. You don't want to look at the goblin shark right before bedtime? But yeah, giraffes, they're only in one spot that I know of. It's not like cats where you can see a cat all the time. So I'm saying, how come unicorns don't exist? Why do you think unicorns don't exist? Do you know what I mean? Why do you think mermaids don't exist? Why do you think fairies and dragons don't exist? Why do you think dinosaurs aren't so roaming around? How do you know? You're not everywhere all at once. I don't feel like definitively we can say that things don't exist when we have stuff like giraffes walking around in plain sight, but only really in one spot. You gotta think about what I'm saying here. All right, I'm just saying that anything is possible if you really think about it. Nothing quite makes any sense, which leaves the door open to everything being real. That's my speech. That's my dissertation. Dude, man, I want to go back to college and be a menace. I want to write all kinds of absurd papers. But I don't want to I want everybody to read them. Technically, I could do that right now. But people on the internet take things way too seriously, dude. Oh, it's so exhausting. You can't have one original idea on the internet without people losing their minds and thinking like, oh my gosh, you gotta be so dumb. If you think this is how people think. If you say, oh, I think it's possible that Megalodon exists. People lose their minds because they're like, well, Megalodon couldn't exist because it's such a large predator that it doesn't have enough food or blah, blah, blah. Would there be life or there be science? I don't know what their arguments are. I don't care. It's just like, if you say that, they're like, oh, you have this brain dead idea, then all of the kids in the world are going to see this one random comment on the internet and they're going to think that that's real too. Somehow that like, I don't know, that ruins human consciousness. somehow. I've seen so many arguments like that. People take it so seriously. Animals labeled extinct too, right? The coelacanth. I'm probably killing that name. But that was another moment. That was another like blueprint moment in my childhood where I found out this fish was extinct for they thought it was extinct for like 22 million years. Coelacanth. I'm not saying it right. It's now a Pokemon though. And they found ones alive. That fish is still alive. And they're like, "Oh, it's a living fossil." You know what else is a living fossil? An alligator. And I think crocodiles, dragonflies, cockroaches. Let's go back to dragonflies though, and crocodiles and alligators, because those I know for sure. Those have barely changed since they were little, since they were babies, since they were back in the olden days. They have barely changed physically. Yeah, you love that fish, right? I'm sure people eat that fish. Okay? Those creatures, they have not changed in time. That stuff like touches my heart in a deep way, like my soul. That like to finding stuff, it's like this sense of fascination and terror. I don't know what word could put those two together, but that's exactly how it makes me feel. It's terrifying what actually could be real, what it actually could be out there in the world, in the universe. I don't want to know, but I kind of do, but I don't want to know actually at all. That I know enough. If someone was like, "Oh, they found a T-Rex walking through the Amazon jungle," I would lose my mind, because even be like, "Aha, see, I told you," right? I'd be like, "Aha, I told you," but I'd be like, "No, no, 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 no. I don't want to know. I don't want to know." You know, it's too much. We really like humans are so embarrassing. We really think we're at the top of the food chain. So, so insulting to the universe. If I was an alien, I'd just be like, you know, that's me zapping the entire human race. Just like, how embarrassing. Stop. Our greatest downfall is that we have egos. I don't know if animals have egos. I don't know if you can test that. But I'm pretty sure like animals probably do stuff just for fun, like dolphins. You know, dolphins are, I'm not gonna talk about it tonight. I've been talking about it too much. I'm not gonna talk about it tonight. But you know that dolphins are demons, right? That they're demons to me. Okay, I don't want to follow that censor because I don't want the game to end because I love it here. I want to try to swim into the brine pool, but I'm also afraid that I'm going to accidentally find the giant squid under the brine pool because they were talking about something like that, but I think it might be something related to algae. Yeah, we are basically large ants, large pests. We are so, I really have a love-hate relationship with the human race. I would be there for us, honestly, but at the same time, if God was like, "Marissa," if he talked to me personally, he shouldn't talk to me like this. He was like, "Marissa, do you think I should start over?" He shouldn't ask me that question. That's all I'm gonna say. Shouldn't ask me. Don't ask me. All right, let's see if I can go in the brine pool. Oh no, all that hype for nothing. I can't swim in this. I thought I could maybe like go under, but maybe it's too dense. I think that's like the thing. Very cool nonetheless. Mission swim in brine pool. Failed. Now we'll go towards the center. Hope you enjoyed that conversation. Hope it gets you thinking. If nothing else, just think differently. Life is too short to just be like, "No, I know exactly. Science says this paper says that." I met this one person, I had to block them indefinitely. I cannot stand people like, okay, you believe whatever you want to believe, but open mind is a beautiful thing. If people are just like, "Well, science doesn't say it, it's not real," I cannot know you as a human being. I'm so sorry. I really can't do it. You can exist, but I can't be near you. It's just not for me. I'm too exploratory. Too curious. Also, think about it like this. Okay? This is how I think about that. My main argument for this, honestly, no, it's not my main argument, but it's one of them. Black people. I'm a black person. I don't know if you know that. Do you know how much science, history, real actual history, story science says like, "Oh, black people are inferior." Eugenics, right? What is that? It's the science that people are basically inferior based on their race. Real people did that. Real scientists came up with these stupid theories. And I'm supposed to believe, I'm not saying I don't write off all scientists, but come on. It's not like the most credible field ever. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna drink the Kool-Aid. I'm just saying that people are flawed. Man is flawed. and corrupt and self-serving. So I don't care what a scientific paper says. I learn intuitively, honestly. And science has been wrong so many times anyways. So let's just all keep an open mind is my entire point. Whoa! This is what I'm talking about. I can't have that happen to me. I can't have that happen. Did you see that? Did you see that? It touched me. Oh, I felt it. That was unacceptable. Yo, that was the giant squid. Touched me with some of its arms. Okay, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so scary. Just don't do that again. Dude, it's gonna think we're bait. We're way too brave. We're way too brave. We don't even know. Like, it might enjoy human. You know, it might be like, oh, what a nice snack. What a special treat. I feel like that's how lions see us when we get eaten out there when we're messing with them too close or something. And sharks? I heard we taste like trash to sharks, but they still bite us. Just in case. Like, I can understand a shark. I eat like that too. Like, sometimes I eat something like pesto sauce. Sometimes I think I like pesto sauce, but really I just like that it's green. And I'll keep eating it, hoping that one day it's gonna taste good to me. It hasn't yet, and I keep doing that. And I feel like that's why sharks bite us.
Andre, how do I find the lure drone?
Look for blinking red lights in the water column.
I found it. Here it is. She's not gonna comment that squid touched her arm.
You can activate the lure from there.
Andre, have you done this before?
I haven't, but others have.
How long until we can expect the lure to attract a predator?
We just touched it.
It's hard to say. It's a big ocean. But if you lose patience, I would find some real Atola jellyfish. I have a feedback system set up to improve the lure as you scan them.
Of course you do. For those watching, we will be scanning these Atola jellyfish to make sure Andre's lure matches the real thing.
It does, but it can always be refined.
Not much confidence in humanity, but plenty in himself.
I said, such a funny way to think of shark attacks. I want to like eating humans, but they're just so nasty. Yeah, you know, it's just like, because like, think about it. We're so easily accessible when we're in the ocean. Like, what better snack for a shark than just a flailing loser human who cannot swim as fast as they need to get away from a shark? But when you eat them, it's just like, oh, this is like garbage. That's how it is. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, what's this live cam near me? Okay, so let me get away from this. Let's get away. Let's get away. I'm not getting away fast enough. I'm not even getting away at all. What, wait, is that the Atola jellyfish? That's it. Totally. Look at it. It looks like it has an eyeball at the top of its head. Wait, let me get away from here. Wow. It looks like an eyeball. Whoa, that is like a galaxy. That's like a, I don't know. You know when they do cells under the microscopes? Like, this is life. Do you know what I mean? This is what we're really looking at. There's nothing original in this world. Look at this eyeball creature. Dude, does this really look like this? Atola jellyfish? Wow, we're gonna harass this jellyfish. It's like a flower. And you know what? I did a research project, right? Why am I talking like that? It's not really a research project. It was a YouTube video I made about helmet jellyfish. And my whole thing is I love etymology. I love finding out why things are called things. And jellyfish is paraphila or something like that. I can't remember. But I looked at that word, and parts of that word come from a French word that is like it's like part of a flower. Can't remember what part. Okay? I wish I could just I really wish I could. But this one definitely looks like petals. This jellyfish looks like an alien. UFO shaped. Don't they all look like this? Don't they all kind of look like aliens, dude? Look at this creature. They did a good job with this game. Like, I can't say it's accurate because I don't know what this, I could Google it, right? I don't want to. This looks like they took a lot of time to be like, this is real. What? Look like you just dropped a virus into the chat. What is that? External content.duck. Did you drop that in there if I click that? Wow! This is the most beautiful creature I've ever seen! You can't see it. For real, like, I don't know if it'll adjust to the chat. This is a real image. It's a lank. This is so beautiful. I could look at this forever. Can you imagine a nightlight like this? Like, oh wait, I messed up my zoom. Do you know those, I gotta save this to my phone. Hold on. How do I download this? Do you know those lights that you stick on the wall and you press them and they like come on? They're like battery operated just for like getting down the hallway or whatever. That's exactly kind of what this look like, only this looks like 30 times more beautiful. That is a beautiful jellyfish. I cannot believe that it really looks like that. That is so pretty.
Got the jellyfish scans, though Andre doesn't need them.
In truth, they should improve the lure. I would not waste your time.
Getting a few impolite comments on the screen pointing out that giant squid don't feed on Atolla jellyfish.
What do
They're
they feed
right.
on?
Actually, the Atolla puts on this light show when under attack, in order to lure creatures big enough to eat their attacker. Might have some useful human applications.
Whoa, that's
I
creepy.
think we need more Atolla scans to improve the lure.
Okay. I'm just so... Tonight, right now, this moment, I'm mystified. Testing the lure. Okay, wait, whoa. Okay. Just testing the lure. I only caught one so far. Can we move this lure? Or what are we doing here? Okay. Alright. Gotta catch some more jellyfish. Oh man, we already saw the squid, dude. Okay. So the Atolla jellyfish puts on a light show to attract... What did he say? Attracts larger predators to eat... I forgot what it said. Dang, I really want to learn too. It's somewhere in my brain. It's going to come up in 3 weeks. So I'm going to bring it up randomly in another game like Assassin's Creed. I'm actually feeling less and less safe down here because we're in the open, dark ocean and we're near an animal that gets eaten by a giant animal.
Okay. Whose idea was it to live stream this particular dive? I am glad I can't see the comments.
I would agree.
Why?
My
Why?
grandmother had a saying for times like this. I'm not going to try my grandmother's accent on a live stream, but loosely translated, it means if you get bored waiting for a giant squid, you can always go to a brine pool.
That's a pretty specific saying.
Who would be bored like this? This is such a cool thing. Just because nothing's happening, I mean, like, you're 12,000 plus feet underwater right now. That's a miracle. Just like being in a plane, people take that for granted too. Not me. To be in the sky is out of this world.
I noticed that these atollas were already making their blue alarm before you swam close.
Most likely a sign that they have detected predators in the region that threaten them.
Okay. All right, you all should leave then if you're feeling threatened. You shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here either. I shouldn't be here at all. Are they gonna do this after every jellyfish I scan? Unnecessary, personally. Oh, there it is!
That gave me a chill.
Okay, let's go back to our ship. We've seen enough. Wait, I never went to
I know
this.
how much you enjoyed that, but do you mind if we check out the brine pool before we check on our whale camp?
If you insist.
Yeah, I
You
haven't
got
even
what you wanted.
gone down there yet.
This is my giant squid.
Is that another one of your grandmother's sayings?
No, but she often used this one. Hurry up and collect my specimens for me.
What an expressive language.
It's no giant squid, but I promise you, you won't have to wait to find it.
Wait, that wasn't a giant squid? What are you talking about? That wasn't a giant squid just now? What was that then? Are you kidding me? Dude, colossal squids? Okay, so giant squids I think are long, right? Colossal squids are wide, and they got the hooks on their tentacles. Oh, that's so too much. That's so unnecessary for survival, I feel. But who am I? I'm not down here in this deep. Let me ask you this question. Why does a creature that is as large as a colossal squid need hooks on its tentacles? What is it protecting itself from? Something bigger? More menacing, perhaps? Hmm? That's overkill. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, Scott. Dude, I went like 360 with this drone and I saw myself and I thought it was literally like an alien siren creature. It was so creepy. But it was just me. Oops. I can't keep scaring myself like that. I'm not gonna be able to play this game. I'm gonna mess up my flight or fight. These kind of look like sunflowers. Krakens, like the history of krakens, you know, squids, whatever, octopus. The way they grab you is like from below or whatever, you know, like that's how I imagine it. Like, wait, you legs first, like legs first to get you is so creepy to me. And then just it's too much. What's also cool, other videos I've seen, so like whale carcasses will fall to the bottom, right, of the ground, of the ocean, and there'll be a bunch of like scavenger animals come eat it. It's really creepy. I've seen videos of that. That'd be cool to see in this game.
At
Oh
long
wait,
last, welcome to the brine pool.
wait, what's
I
this?
know it's really a salt lake under the ocean, but it looks
See?
more like a witch's brew. I have been teasing Arena, but a brine pool is a diverse microenvironment within the ocean. It has its own ecosystem.
And each one is unique. So that means the microbiology is unique and could hold groundbreaking solutions to human problems. Each time I take new samples into a lab here on this ship, it's this magical discovery moment where I tingle all over. I fund my own research so I can pursue what I know to be important. And people ask me, how much money are you going to spend to collect some bacteria at the bottom of the ocean? If these bacteria hold the cure for a disease that relieves even just a small amount of human suffering, how do you put a price on that?
I don't know.
Some giant squid.
Are they just using that as a metaphor now? Stop. It's gonna confuse me. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this because I saw Anaconda hunt for the blood orchid. Spoilers. They go to the Amazon rainforest to find this flower that only blooms like every 17,000 years. And it's the key to the fountain of youth. And they want to collect this flower and they want to monetize it, basically. They want to make it into a medicine. Now, the anacondas, that's where they breed. And they're the largest, longest, oldest anacondas ever because they are kind of like, that flower is part of their ecosystem. I just feel like if we have to go to the bottom of the ocean to take the resources of another community, I don't know if that's worth it. I feel like it's okay. Like obviously there's okay. Like there's definitely diseases and stuff out there that are very uncomfortable, and I feel like that's absolutely terrible. I also think we're supposed to die. This is my point. I feel like we're not supposed to live forever. So, but I hope people aren't suffering. Okay, all right. I mean, if it doesn't harm the environment, do whatever you want. Balance is key. What are we looking at? Is this what we're collecting? Scan a hagfish? Hagfish is that like a lamprey? Those are like really creepy ones. Now, wait a second. Collect microbial. So, they're talking about brine pools. I still feel like, is brine not another word for shrimp? Or am I thinking it is because brine is salty? I've heard of this word before though. Like, oh, there goes the hagfish. Oh wait, there's more samples over here to collect. Like, this can't be harmful. You know, like these little samples. What do I know? Just a human. Just a person. I just think things out loud. That's my charm. Oh, the hagfish. These are slimy. These things. I've seen them. Not in real life. Did they say 20? 20 of these? What's it called? Wait, can I see your name? Oh, you're going back in there. I can't even see you anymore. It's not even letting me scan you. They say 20 of those are here? Epithetretus. How are you hungry? I never... Candy is definitely a very specific craving, but hungry is not how I feel like... That's not like... Doesn't satisfy that. You know? It's like... Eating candy is like a special feeling, but it's not to... nourished and have my stomach feel like, wow, what a meal, you know? That's how I feel about it. But to each their own, of course. Of course, to each their own. I thought hagfish lived in mud, but maybe there's multiple kinds of hagfish. So while each brine pool is different, it has its own like ecosystem or something, whatever she said. Okay, now I need to collect microbial mat samples. Which could be anywhere. I swear if that squid flies by me again. I can handle it. I can handle it. Because I'm a scientist. And I'm brave. I'm not afraid of squids. I'm not afraid of whatever that is. I'm not afraid of this. Oh, it's that. It's the giant squid. I'm not afraid of this. It can't hurt me. It's just a game. Remember, nothing in this game can hurt me. Why is my flashlight like not flashing? Look at it. Is she not gonna call her boss and be like, I found it? Look at this. So that was the giant squid. They were just using it as a metaphor and annoying me. Look at it. Just minding its own business. So, are they solitary creatures? Imagine swimming next to this alien creature. Is that its eyeball right there? Let's look at it in different lights. Is it bioluminescent? Where is it it's probably leading me back to its lair. Do you know giant squids or colossal squids? I can't remember which one. Their eyeballs are as big as soccer balls. Can you imagine that? An eyeball. Ooh, look how... Now that is a horror movie. This is what it would look like. You're down here with no natural source of light. And this thing passes you. I would lose my mind. I wouldn't even be here. But I would lose my mind. In fact, these lights wouldn't even be down here. It would just be... That would just be around you. That's so scary. Like, just be with me there for a moment. Imagine these lights are off. Right? You're in the middle of the dark, deep ocean. The depths of the abyss. And this is near you. You can't even fathom it. You can't even fathom it. You know? Can your eyes even adjust? This is near you. This is near you. This. I would lose I couldn't. I couldn't. Thanks for letting me swim with you, creature. I would give up and drown. I would literally just start inhaling water. No, just kidding. That would hurt for just a little bit, and then you'd probably pass out. Oh! Drowning is actually one of my worst fears. That kind of death? I don't like the idea of suffocating or being crushed or being just having no oxygen. I think it's just like triggers my claustrophobia. Okay, I was following a sensor, but it's gone. Wow, the colossal squid is gone just like that. Just like that. Never to be seen again. It's right there. Is that it? No, that's a hagfish. Never to be seen again. The colossal squid. Gone but not forgotten. It lives on in our memories. Good thing they leave those sensors, because I was like, where's the next algae microbial thing for me? Wow. How can you top that? What's next after that? Goblin shark? You're never too far away from your desires. When you speak them clearly, you know what you want. They're right there. See? That's the power of manifestation. I think swimming like this is so satisfying. I've never really done it. I've barely...
Right. Pushing your waypoint.
Sperm whales are back on the hunt.
Oh, they're near us. Oh, what if they attack the giant
Look for
squid?
the drones. They will seek out the sound of the sperm whales and then idle nearby.
We hope that today, Andrea's tech will make it possible to document how a sperm whale hunts the giant squid.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this game is reading my mind. I forgot what I was talking about. Let me see if I can remember. Swimming like that. I have swam with flippers one time. But not like magically. It was the shark swimming incident, okay? That I talk about way too much. But it was a moment. It was something real in time. It's really dark over here. We're about to watch. See, because for a long time, I'm old enough that I seen documentaries where they didn't know who eats who. They didn't know if it was the squid that attacks the whale or the whale that attacks the squid. But now I think they're pretty certain that it's the sperm whale eats giant squid. I'm old enough to know. Like I say that like... I'm old enough to know. Yeah. That's a new discovery. That's awesome. I was alive to witness the truth. Oh. Okay, we're about to watch, guys. Oh, no, we're not. We're about to something. It's completely dark here. Oh, there's the sperm whales. We're still tracking them? Okay, what's this? Okay, another sperm whale.
Let's go tag some sperm whales so we can eavesdrop on their hunting.
One of our viewers wants to know if there is a problem with the link, since the waypoints keep appearing and and disappearing.
No problem. The drones are in stealth mode, so they will only track the whales by sound.
I better swim fast.
Wow, you know, like I was telling you, sperm whales swim so deep and they sleep like this, like torpedoes, and they're scary, man. I can't, I'm not swimming around them here in this game. It hasn't made them any more like less frightening like that. The heck? Why is my light is not lighting like it's supposed to? How do the whales see the fish? Like, how do they see the squid? Because it's not bioluminescent that I know of. You know, obviously it's showing like it is, but it's not. Based on what do I know? What am I talking about? Let's just scan this fish. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I got another hour in me, maybe. Maybe. Are we tracking this right now? Okay, it's already been tracked.
Good watch over you.
Seeing them in this abyss is something. What is happening? Woo!
Oh!
Rest in peace, Squid. I was like, what's happening? We were like on the back of this.
What just happened?
I think the squid knocked the camera right off.
I had that camera feed in full screen on my visor, and for a second I thought it was lights out for me.
Sounds like a good time for the sub to pick you up. Live stream out.
Yeah, come get me. I'm done. Brine pools are like lakes under the ocean. They are incredibly rich in undiscovered life forms. They have the perfect cocktail for life. Dr. Mandy Joy, marine scientist and explorer. Dinner time. I'd like to eat like that too. What a mission! What a mission. What a mission. Did I mention it was quite the mission? Listen to Sophie's demo track. That's right. That's Irina's daughter. She's a musician. We're not listening to it because I don't think that's copyright free. Search Ocean X for other turtle sightings. Should we send a thank you to Edith Witter? Who's that? New black marker. Ah, that's cute because she's running out of ink. Look at this Atola jellyfish she drew. Really good drawing for a Sharpie marker type thing. Oh, let me save the game. I've just been out here living my best life.